Hey, this is Susan Ferrara from SusanF.com. In today's episode of the Law of Attraction series, I want to talk about one of the number one root beliefs for me, for the women I work with, and for many humans that holds us back from being who we came here to be. And that belief is that it is bad to be selfish, that we are bad or inherently wrong for being what we deem as selfish, right? We don't want to be perceived as selfish by others. We feel wrong for it. And, it doesn't matter, like some behaviors to you might be selfish to you, some different behaviors might be selfish to me. But what's really going on here is when we are in resistance to any part of ourselves, the selfish part of yourself, you will actually become whatever it is you are in resistance to. That's what happens. So by doing everything in your power not to be perceived as being selfish, you are actually being selfish, because now what your life has become about, what your choices have become about, they've become about whether or not someone thinks what you want them to think about you. So it's about how you feel. It's about the emotion you would feel if someone perceived you as selfish. That's what you're trying to get away from. So when you're going out of your way to do good in the world and to, help people, and it's coming from a place of not wanting to be perceived as selfish, you are actually being selfish. Do you see what I'm saying? So when you are actually staying aligned with who you really are, staying true to what you really want, and doing things from that place, you will find that you become selfless. That is where true generosity is born. It's no longer about someone owing you something. It's no longer about a fear of someone thinking something about you that you don't want them to think. It spills over. This is why people say, fill your cup first, put your oxygen mask on first. It spills over. Someone who is being true to themselves and living in a state of alignment is naturally going to feel empowered and be more generous. And true generosity is coming from a place of there is enough. And, there's plenty for everyone, and we all deserve it. So there's no mask that needs to be worn. There's no judgment there. And it's really your fear about what others think about you that holds you back. So I want you to start looking for ways that you are doing things you don't really want to do because you don't want to be perceived as selfish in your life, and start flipping them. And if you can't flip the behavior yet, just start imagining what it would be like if you did put what you wanted to do first. If you did, put your dreams and desires and ideas before everyone else in your family, everyone else in your community. If you did take the time out of your day to give yourself what you needed instead of doing what you think you should or have to do, what does that look like for you? And what could that look like for you? What would be the benefits? What would shift in your life if you did allow yourself to do these things? What would it do for you? The more you start to cultivate that awareness, the easier it will start to become to change the behaviors. And you will see that you're actually being what you don't want to be by not allowing yourself to go there. Okay. I'm going to leave you with that. I will see you soon. Susan Ferrara again, signing off with another episode of the Law of Attraction series.